Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of FSI's PGA DFS Picks. I am your host, TK Nation 47, breaking down the Wells Fargo Championship Weekend and Showdown Round 3 plays. Pretty much carnage everywhere in the first two rounds. Studs not making the cut. Chalk plays going completely backwards. Sanjay M completely imploding. Just a lot of crazy scores. This looked like to be a very difficult golf course. The top score fluctuating between 5-6 under, hasn't really showed any kind of upside for a shootout this week. So we're gonna have to find guys that are making good strikes with the ball, getting up and down with some around the green play. But it's gonna have to be one of those gut feeling kind of lineup builds, because the potential for all these guys to play poorly is there. Also, we're going to just use the stats that we see and hope for kind of the best, because Rory McIlroy kind of looks out of it. Then he shoots 5 under today. Guys like Sanjay M, who shot like 1 or 2 under, then go completely backwards. So it's kind of one of those weekends, and we'll just do our best. With that being said, let's jump in to the tier ranges. He'll start off with 10K. I do like JT 1.8 on the approach, 2.3 tee to green. I think he is a solid play at 10.5. I am fading Bryson. The strokes gain on the approach is not there. He's done everything with that arm lock putter. Without that putter, what is he doing? He's missing the cut. So I'm out on Bryson. Victor Hovland 10-1, 2.4 ball striking. Around the green is lacking, so that's really what's hampered his upside. If he can figure out how to chip the ball, make some putts, Victor Hovland could be a good play at 10-1. 99K, I really like Xander Schauffele. I think Xander Schauffele's in a good position to kind of explode. 3.5 ball striking, 3.6 on the approach. He played pretty solid today. Joaquin Niemann, another guy I like, 4.3 on the ball striking. He looked like he was playing well. These guys are just not scoring as well as we had hoped. I think that could also change. The longer they play this course, the better the scores might get. Rory McIlroy, 2-time winner at the Wells Fargo Championship, coming in as a lock tomorrow at 9K. 3.1 on the approach, 4.6 ball striking. He is going to be first man into my lineups tomorrow. Rory is never not going to be able to play the Wells Fargo Championship well. He's heading for another top 10. As a betting man, I had 20-1 Victor Hovland or 20-1 Rory McIlroy. Right now I'm kicking myself thinking I should have had Rory McIlroy. Might change tomorrow, but all signs point to Rory. 8K, we got Corey Connors, 3.2, 5.7 ball striking, 6.4 tee to green, which is second in the field, to a surprising first. But yeah, Corey Connors' ball striking clinic continues on. I like him in all facets. Abraham Answer, 86, 5.2 ball striking, 3.2 on the approach. Continues to play well. The results are going to come. Emiliano Grillo, 8K, I thought was also a really good play. 3.3 on the approach, 2.6 tee to green. And we get to the 7K range, which is kind of loaded with everyone that we want. It's like I have a select few guys from the 10K to the 8K range that I like to play, and I'm going to start switching it up here in the 7K range. That's how I'm going to mix and match my lineups tomorrow. Joel Dahman at 33.2 on the approach, 5 tee to green, played with Phil for the first 2 days. He's had a pretty good tournament. He's been playing well, a winner on tour this year. I don't mind him. Bubba Watson coming back, 1 point on the approach, 4.2 ball striking. I love to see the ball striking numbers and even gaining strokes on his putter. So Bubba Watson, look out. He could seriously be a factor into the final leaderboard. Stuart Sink continues to play well. This is kind of crazy. Almost 50 years old, 3.6 on the approach, 3 strokes ball striking. I don't mind Matt Wallace either. He played pretty well today. Got himself inside the top 3. 4.5 on the ball striking, 3 on the approach. Cam Davis, Gary Woodland, Luke List. These are all guys that are playing well ball striking. Luke List 6.5 tee to green. He's looking like he's been playing really well. Russell Knox, our surprise leader, tee to green, 7 strokes, 3.4 on the approach. Russell Knox's problem is he can't putt, can't play around the greens, and that certainly has derailed his score so far, but he's certainly not a bad play. Other notable names, English Charles, Scott Piercy, and Kyle Stanley. 6K range, I'm just going to rattle off some of my favorite plays. Keith Mitchell, Carlos Ortiz, Patrick Perez, all 6,900. I don't mind them. Nick Taylor, Roger Sloan shot 7 under today. I think that was low round of the day. Ted Potter Jr. can't score, but his ball striking numbers look really good. I think he's a decent sleeper each week. Kramer Hickok and Patrick Rogers. Patrick Rogers was top of the leaderboard for most of the day. I think he is still heading into round 3. I don't mind him. But, yeah, like I said, I'm going to be mixing and matching some of these 7K, 6K plays and then holding pat with JT, Vic, Xander Neiman, Rory, some of these guys up top and fading the rest. That'll do it for the weekend plays in Showdown Round 3. Again, I am your host, TK Nation 47. Like and comment below. And join us in the Discord. You can find that link on the Twitter handle at FSI_DFS. And I will see you tomorrow night for Showdown Round 4. Have a good night, guys.